going to talk about some stuff. It's a would you rather question to get us started.
Hell yeah.
Would you rather get $100,000 or don't require sleep anymore?
$100,000.
Yeah, why is that?
I love sleeping. Like, why would I want to fill every moment of every day with things?
Agreed.
When I could have $100,000, do as much as I want with things, and also sleep.
What if you could be awake 8 more hours a day and still be broke?
Sounds
Yeah,
awful.
that sounds like literal nightmare.
Sounds like torture.
Wait, okay, I have to ask this question. Is this tax-free?
Yeah, we're not getting the government
That's
involved.
a good question.
The government doesn't get to know my sleep habits.
Yeah, they're not going to come in and be like, I've noticed you're not sleeping anymore.
Can you show me that check you got?
On the one hand, I love the idea of not requiring sleep, so that I could do more things like after work. Like if I only still had to work an 8-hour day, and I wouldn't be tired. Like if I didn't require sleep, then I wouldn't be tired.
That's true.
And so like I could still like get back away and like kind of mentally recharge separately by doing the things I enjoy, and I would have more time to hang out with people and do things. So I can see the advantage of doing that. I don't know. I think I'm gonna take no sleep.
Okay.
Wow, not me at all.
So interesting.
I got enough hours in the day.
I get bored just being awake the amount I am.
That's
and I'm
fair.
like, geez, I gotta go to sleep because I don't know what else to do right
I
now.
don't get bored.
Wow. God, you're so much better than the rest of us.
No, but if I do get bored, why would I want more hours?
Exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah.
take
I
$100,000.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you have friends
then
who are
money.
potentially gonna ask you for money, and
It's just 100,000. I
No.
think if it was like millions of dollars,
Right.
that would be different.
that's
Like,
fair.
$100,000. I wouldn't even feel comfortable quitting my job over that much.
No.
money.
I'd buy an RV.
Like one of the fancy
Like
Clarence
a fancy
Thomas ones.
RV.
A
And then I
fancy
could, like,
RV.
Stay
So she
everywhere
can
for
see more
free and
goldfinches.
travel the world. Yeah.
And show the world more things.
Or travel the continent, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, there are only so many places you can
continent.
go.
You can't really
Well,
go
unless
across
you-
the ocean.
Well, you got to pay extra for the submarine attachment. so-
Right, right. Pontoon.
Exactly.
That's going to require more than 100K.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
$100,000.
Taking the cash.
Yeah. I love sleeping.
Yeah, I like sleeping.
And again, I would be too bored. There's too many things that could go wrong.
Can you imagine being awake like 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. every single weeknight?
Also, in all seriousness, like nighttime isn't really like the most accommodating place for women. And so it's not like I could go for long walks by myself and like, you know what I mean? Like
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't need to be up all night.
That's why we evolved to sleep, is to stay out of trouble.
That is true.
Well, I guess other reasons too,
It's
but
probably.
for the purposes of this question, that's why.
Pretty good! Would you rather have $500,000 right now or $1,000 every time you run 1 mile in less than 12 minutes for the rest of your life?
500,000.
Taking the money right now.
Yeah, I don't enjoy running to begin with,
No.
and that requires me to make a commitment to run, and have to do that in under 12 minutes in order to meet that requirement. No.
Yeah, you know how much money I'd have if I took the 1,000 every 12-minute mile deal? $0 for the rest of my life. I'll take the 500,000 for nothing, thank you.
That would require me to get in shape to enjoy
Yeah.
running. Which
Ugh.
I have friends who are runners, and they have tried to get me to go, and it's a hell no every time. Like
Right.
I understand though, like, there's like a runner's high kind of a thing, but like you have to be like trained and like know how to breathe properly and like
Right.
Hot take. People who love to run are psychopaths. I really think that. No offense, everyone who loves to run, but you're all psycho.
So you two are taking the 500K right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What do you
Oh,
think?
I'm really having a hard time with it because I was originally like, yeah, hell yeah, 500,000 sounds great. But then I was like, I do want to get in shape. I hate running. You just have to run 11:59 mile. So like
1 mile.
1 mile. And if you do that 3 times, that's $3,000. And you do that every day. I don't know what the math is. I don't know. I'm really
Would you
conflicted.
though? Would you do it?
No, but that's
Because I wouldn't. I know that about myself.
I do
Like-
too, but I'm also like, I might be motivated to do it for that.
I would absolutely
Yeah.
I
I would
guess.
absolutely take the running money because right now I do not make $1,000 in a day.
Exactly.
And if I can run
Make it in
1 mile only and make it in 12 minutes, then I
That-
have the whole rest of the
right.
day. And if you combine that with not sleeping, then
We tied the two
Combine it with
together?
Not
No.
sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah.
no, we're not combining. But still, I've made $1,000 in like 10 minutes.
Right.
And a 10-minute mile is very doable.
I think so
Okay.
too.
Over the course of your life, at that, do you think you would run 5? Let's see. Was it
500,000 miles or 500 miles?
500 miles.
If I run
Yeah.
1 mile a day, that's taking 10 minutes out of every
That's
day.
$365,000
$1,000.
already a
In
year.
2 years, I've already exceeded the
Yes.
500K.
I guess.
That's how I feel about it. Because I'm also like, can I count that? I run all the time at work. Like, I'm constantly chasing kids. So can I just add that into it? Like,
And
I
like
think-
right now, could I do it? Maybe, maybe not.
right? No.
But before too long, I could get
yeah,
there.
give me a couple weeks and I'd be doing that. And then usually when people are running, they run for more than just a mile. So you're making maybe 2 to 3K each time
I
you get
guess.
to
I
running.
mean, if I can just walk it, that's a different matter. But I guess, like, in this instance, I'm already broke from not taking the 100K and not sleeping, so I'm
You're
making
going
up
for
for that so I can use that 500K to
Yeah.
invest in something
That's fair.
that's useful. Running is also not great for your joints. I'm just gonna
And
say
yeah,
that.
your knees
So-
are gonna get ruined.
It's
Your
okay.
boobs are gonna hurt all the time.
I will.
What
I will-
else is new? Why? You're not you're preaching to the choir here.
They hurt now.
Just thinking about it.
I'm gonna run for 6 months and then have it all replaced with bionics.
Yeah, because we'll be able to afford it. Because each run, I can afford a new
take
joint.
it off and then keep my own knees with my 500,000. I'll have
You
cold
assume my joints are
sculpting.
good now.
Cold sculpting.
You people and your assumptions that bone knees are the way to go. We don't build anything else out of bone. We build it out of metal.
Listen, at what point do the bodily changes stop happening, John? How many times are you going to alter yourself? You're no
I'm
longer
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna ship a Theseus myself.
Pretty good.
Would you rather have the power to see 1 minute into the future or the power to restore anything to the state it was 1 minute ago?
So we're looking forward. We can either see what's gonna happen a minute from now, or we can basically time travel back 1 minute.
Say you drop a bowl or like a priceless antique or like a thing, you could travel back and just,
Make that
or you can
not
just
happen.
restore that.
I cannot tell you how many priceless
state it
antiques
was.
I've dropped.
Oh, no.
Because you haven't dropped any?
Well, I guess I could tell you.
There.
So for me and my mental health, to not be a paranoid person all the time, I think I'd rather go back and fix something if it happens, as opposed to constantly knowing stuff and having to calculate, like, what if I do that? Or what if I do, you know what I mean? So I think going back once something happened is just so much easier.
It doesn't sound like you can go back. You're just restoring it to what it was a minute ago. Do it.
It's just like a rewind button, right?
I'm going. Well,
Essentially.
if you can restore it. Like if you break a thing, then you can just be like, "Whoop," and it's back. But what if you could be
Exactly.
like, I'm going to restore the Earth to the state it was 1 minute ago. It's a powerful,
Yeah.
powerful thing to have.
I mean, but is that altering your own? Is that altering the future? I guess that's technically altering the future.
We're altering the future right now.
Yeah.
Just talking.
True. I think I would rather have the power to restore something because, like, I don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to know what's in my future, even if it's 60 seconds from now.
Right.
Like, I could be shot with a BB gun
And you
in
will
the
be.
eyeball.
And
Yeah.
Speaking of.
also, actually seeing the problem occur and going back and be able to restore it
Yeah.
is, I think, more helpful information than seeing what could occur and potentially making the wrong decision still, like a different wrong decision, and then you can't go back and restore it. So I think restoring is safer.
Yeah, I think I'm in the same boat. The restore. I just again the anxiety of like, well, this is about to happen, so do I just like let it happen? Would just be too much.
You'd be a nervous wreck
Yeah,
all
the
the
whole
time.
day. The
And
whole
what if
day.
you misinterpreted
Yeah.
the situation?
Yeah.
You could really screw up stuff even worse.
So if I've had an accident and I can restore my pants to the way they were 1 minute ago, I'm taking that option.
Not the pants.
Pretty
we're switching to advice. People are asking for advice, and we're going to give it because
we're experts.
Qualified.
My stepmother, Shelley, 70s female, has been in my 40s female life for 29 years, and we have never bonded, and quite frankly, do not really care for each other. Setting it up great. She does not have children of her own and has made it very clear for the last 29 years that she did not want children. Needless to say, she is not at all maternal. Me, my 2 kids, I gotta picture this. My boyfriend, his daughter, my sister, brother-in-law, and their 2 kids, that's a lot of people, are driving the 4-hour round trip to see my dad and Shelley for our Christmas gift exchange and lunch. My dad sent us the recipe that Shelley will be making, and I didn't read it because just the name alone told me that my kids would not eat it. Both kids are on the spectrum with food sensitivity, and I immediately responded to my dad letting him know I will be bringing food specifically for them, which is perfectly fine. Today, I read the recipe more closely and realized that my boyfriend, his daughter, and my nephew will not eat it either, and the rest of us will eat it to be polite, but we won't be happy. So, do I say something and have her change the menu? It's 6 days from now, so I assume she has not done the shopping yet. Or do I stay quiet and have everyone pretend and then stop for dinner on the way home?
I wish they would say what it was.
I know.
Because what if these people are those picky jerks?
That's a lot of people that
Yeah.
won't eat something.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like when I was young, I can say this because all the parties involved are now dead, but they would serve this, is it related to the food? I don't know.
No.
But
We'll see.
they would serve this thing that they called a ham salad.
yeah, I
Ham
heard of
salad
that, yeah.
was chopped up bologna with mayonnaise and who knows what else in it. It was the grossest thing I've ever put into my body, and they served it every holiday, and they were very proud of it.
If you know for a fact that the rest of the people aren't going to enjoy it, or even try and eat it, then I would maybe say something.
I just wish we knew what the food was, because if it was something like olive and ham pineapple salad, or if it's like normal thing that people eat at family gatherings and we're just a picky family, like that makes a huge difference in my perspective on this. You know what I mean?
It's the way she's not maternal and has never wanted to be a mom that just makes me feel like she's doing it to be like, screw you guys, I don't care, I like this if you don't. Too bad.
Then nobody will eat it, and fine, she takes a bunch home with her.
Exactly. Well, yeah, it's her house. Okay, no one wants to eat your food. Don't get offended.
And to this mother who's writing this,
right,
bring extra stuff if you're worried
well,
about
clearly
it.
she, I mean, especially if she's saying they're both on the spectrum with food sensitivity, I feel like you'd bring stuff anyway.
Right.
So be like, sorry,
Yeah.
they can't handle this for X, Y, and Z reason.
Yeah.
I say, no, you don't need to say anything.
Yeah.
Just don't eat it. Maybe quietly let her know and get food on the way home.
If you're already in a place where you don't like each other,
Yeah.
arguing about this food is not going to help
It's
anything.
not going to change your
Yeah, it
won't
relationship.
change anything.
It's going to make it worse. And I also want to know, like, what dad sees in Shelley and how dad feels about Shelley.
If he's anything like my grandpa, he's not involved. He's just sitting,
That's fair.
he's watching the football.
That does sound like the football. Yeah.
I mean, Shelley doesn't have to be maternal to kids that aren't hers.
No, but also she doesn't have to make it clear that she didn't want children
That's
and be
true.
nasty.
That
like
is true.
There's that level
I
of it,
never
like,
wanted you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
I didn't want kids ever.
Right.
All I ever wanted was this casserole.
I just wanted your dad.
Yeah, that's true.
Or 29 years. Oof.
I
She's
know.
also in her 70s. At this point, she's not changing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's probably true. I mean,
Like,
this could be a thing that, like, you could be polite and try it. But say,
Yeah.
like, it's not for
Put a
me.
little
Like,
bit-
Eat the olive jello loaf.
why don't you kids like anything I serve?
Oh god, that's like when I was getting babysat one time after school, and the person made raisin salad, which, like, I love raisins, but this was like,
What's
Salad.
raisin salad?
Literally, what is
It's like raisins and carrots and mayonnaise or
Yes.
something. Yeah, that's a real thing.
What?
I've heard
oh,
of
it is. I know for a fact that I'm a pickier eater.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't really do condiments or like salad dressing. My palate has expanded over the years, because like I'm willing to try stuff. But there are things that I know my body's like, no, I don't like this.
So what would you do in that situation? If that was you? Would you say
I
something?
would probably be polite and try a little bit of it.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna do it. Be like, okay, I'll try it, and
Right.
like, if they ask me if I like it, I'll say, it's fine. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Okay, here's somebody that needs advice.
Okay.
My best friend confessed feelings for me the night before my wedding. Now everything feels wrong. I'm 27 female and I'm supposed to get married in 3 days. Last night at my bachelorette party, my best friend, 28 male, of 10 years, pulled me aside and told me he's been in love with me for years. He said he couldn't watch me marry someone else without telling me the truth. He wasn't trying to sabotage anything, he just needed me to know. Then he left. Now I can't stop thinking about it. My fiance is a great guy and I love him, but my best friend and I have this deep connection I've never had with anyone else. I've always pushed those thoughts away because I assumed he didn't feel the same way. My family has spent $40,000 on this wedding. 150 guests are flying in. My fiance is excited and has no idea anything is wrong. Am I just having cold feet, or did my best friend just make me realize I'm making a huge mistake? Is it insane to call off a wedding 3 days before because of this?
For someone who's selfish enough to wait that long to tell you.
There it is. Why was he at your bachelorette party? First off. First red flag. Yeah, he waited way too damn long.
That's jerk behavior.
He could have said it. Oh, when you got together with that person, when you knew that you got engaged, like if the person proposed, he could have been like, "Hey, by the way, I feel this way."
Yeah.
Or like any time in between.
Literally,
you had 10 years.
Unless you're saying like you got engaged and then a week later you planned it, but clearly not.
If it's really throwing you that much into an like ethical chaos dilemma, then that's more examination of yourself and what you truly want.
Yeah.
So I mean, they still shouldn't have done it 3 days before a wedding.
It's not best friend behavior.
It's
no,
not.
no, absolutely not.
They thrust that tizzy upon you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And so they have like just made you do all this emotional labor for them. Not only would I not cancel the wedding, but it would also seriously affect and make me reevaluate my friendship with the bestie.
It really would.
Because that is the most selfish thing I can think of, waiting that long.
You didn't say anything 5 years ago.
Right.
You didn't say anything when we were hanging out watching TV or out shopping. You didn't say anything at the engagement or when we started dating.
And it rings of, now I want you because someone else is finally
there it is. Because it's realizing that, oh shit, this is the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's 1,000%.
Like if there wasn't a wedding, they probably wouldn't have still told her forever.
Yeah, they probably would have kept it secret.
It's unreasonable now to me to say
it is.
It is past the point of reasonableness.
If you've waited that long, you just keep on waiting, sir.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You snooze, you lose.
You take that and you swallow it and you stuff it down and you don't say anything.
Yeah, because like now you're ruining not only the bride's life, but the groom's life and the family members' lives, the people who have already booked travel plans.
Guests,
the 150 guests are getting affected now by you. All because you were so wimpy you couldn't say this 1 month earlier? 5 years earlier? No, thank you.
This feels like a deathbed confession.
Yeah, this feels like.
If then.
By the way,
yeah. Pretty good! She accidentally called me by her ex's name. Ooh. She was mad, and I'm trying to apologize to her, and then she accidentally called me by her ex's name, then laughed it off, and now I can't stop overthinking. Am I overreacting?
How long ago was her? I need more information. Are you newly dating? Was her ex like from last year, multiple years ago? I have lots of questions.
We all occasionally like say something wrong or like I know like there are some parents who like have multiple children that can call the other one by their name. Like,
all the time.
It happens sometimes. Well, especially if you're upset.
Yeah, maybe there was a bad time with that ex, so they were always yelling at each other. Whereas with you, it never happened, so they come out that way. I think the only time it'd be a real problem is if you're in the bedroom.
This is just how our brains organize things in different drawers. Like we throw people in the relationship drawer, we throw people in the sibling drawer, we throw people in the, you know what I mean? And
when you call your teacher mom.
In our brains. Yeah, and I don't think we need to read anything into this.
No.
I don't even think it's as deep as this is a person that we yelled at a lot in the past, and so now I'm yelling at you. It might not even be that. It might literally just be a little like brain malfunction that happens all the time.
Open the wrong door.
And I don't worry about it in bed either. Like if I get called the wrong name in bed, I'm gonna be sassy and be like, "What? Did you just call me?" or whatever. But I'm not gonna be like crushed or emotionally damaged by that at all, because I think it's just a thing that we humans do because of the way we organize information in our brains. You know, I've called Drew my dog's names before. I don't think he's a dog.
In bed?
You know what I mean? No, not in bed. That's right. No, like in real life. Like just, I mean, no, like in every day. Like, but like
Sparking. Sparking.
No. Ew, that's real gross and weird. No, that got weird.
You're welcome.
No, yeah, no, but seriously, like people just do that. Like sometimes brains just like wank wank.
Our bodies are powered by electrified balls of fatty meat.
Right.
You know? And
we organize things in schema too quickly withdraw information, and like sometimes it's just too quick and it just messes up.
It's patterns of thinking, you know? It's the way you're used to thinking about something,
right.
so it's just a thing that happens. It's not
Well,
it doesn't mean anything.
If it happens in the bedroom, like you could just roll with it. Like
yeah, sure, I'll be them. What did they do? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
like, I don't mean like an ex. I just mean like a random thing. Like,
I was thinking ex. I was like, nope, not.
no, that way, if you know that it's their
Yes,
ex.
I am Melissa.
She was like this, right?
Unless it's like something really weird and specific, like, George W. Bush. And then you're like, whoa. Then freak out.
That's a freak out.
Come on, give it to me, W.
Oh, God.
Pretty good. Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. Am I overreacting for freaking out? A guy I'm seeing had blood on his thing.
What?
Oh, his thing.
His thing.
His thing.
His thing. This is a trigger warning if the word blood freaks you out.
Or the word thing.
Or the word thing. Instead of, a penis. I'm assuming. We'll find out. Basically, I, 26 female, had been seeing an old flame of mine from high school. He's a 28 male. Okay. Last night we went out for ramen like we usually do. Came back to my place, got a bottle, played some Mario Kart. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Things were going great and we were having fun. Stuff began to escalate and we were about to do it basically. So he's putting the condom on and I guess he put it on wrong. So when I went to grab but then I looked over and his dick was literally bleeding. I saw it on the condom he failed to put on. I pointed it out, but instantly he diverted my concern and was like, "What are you talking about?" I pressed him more and pointed out, like, I can see the blood. He once again doubled down and acted like I was crazy and even tried to say it was from me. I literally got a tissue myself, pressed it into my vagina to show him proof it's not from me. There was a bloody tissue on the ground. I was literally like, "Bro, what the fuck?" And once again, "What do you mean? What are you talking about?" And he shoved the tissue in his pocket to hide it. This is weird. So at this point, I'm irritated as hell and disgusted. I told him it's not happening and I stormed off to the bathroom. He leaves shortly after that and I am livid. His dick was literally bruised looking, has a dark ring around it and there was blood. I was freaking out the whole night and I just got back from the clinic to get tested. I'm still nauseated and sick to my stomach. Am I overreacting?
That's a lot.
That's
a lot to unpack.
I don't understand. First, I thought this was a condom-related dick injury.
Which it could be.
Could be, but...
Well, it said it was also bruised.
Yes.
Well, some people's penises are colored differently than other people.
Well, that's also true.
But then, so is she insinuating that she's worried that it had nothing to do with the condom malfunctioning?
Yes.
And that it's really some horrible STI that's causing random bloody dick?
Well,
Yes.
I think it's...
Oh no, he's got the random bloody dick.
What does that? What STI does that?
I think it's partly that and partly that it sounds like he's trying to gaslight her slightly.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a huge problem.
That's a bigger problem.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Than random bloody dick.
That's disqualifying.
Yes.
Like that's if I saw that on myself or my partner, that would be hey, you need to go see a doctor like right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm more concerned for your health than trying to have sex right now.
Right.
I mean, the skin in that area is very thin, and it doesn't take that much
to make it happen. Yeah.
Especially like if you have a foreskin and you've torn it a little bit, or the frenulum could get nicked. It's possible that things bleed if you're just not paying attention or you're rough or something. What if his thumbnails were like gross and long and he
sliced
nicked
his
himself
own
or
penis?
something, you know?
That's gross.
If my dick was bleeding, I would be freaked out. In general.
I don't have a dick and I would be too.
Not DTF. This is
Well,
what
yeah,
I'm picturing. You know,
it
you
could
know
also
on
be
like
like-
Chopped, the Food Network shows and stuff, and they're competitioning and they're like trying to like quick chop onions and stuff, and they accidentally cut a whole bunch of their finger off, and then they like for a second they like kind of try to hide it, and then they're like, I have a cut, and then they have to put gloves on, and then their glove finger starts filling up with blood, and they're like, I need another glove, and they have to take that glove off and put on a new glove because the first glove is like filled. That's what I was
You think this condom is a giant blood balloon?
That's what I think. It's a blood balloon condom. And this is second fucking condom.
That's why he's gaslighting, because he doesn't have any brain.
He's like, luck condom.
I mean, I would guess maybe he tried to trim down there and nicked it or something.
Right.
Like maybe right before he's like, okay, we're about to get intimate. Let me trim
the
this
area.
real quick.
While she's in the bathroom.
That could happen.
That
could happen. I've heard of stuff like that.
His behavior is not great. I don't know if he was just in the moment
The behavior is the biggest problem.
Oh no, I agree.
I'll say this is enough to be like, I'm done with you. I don't
Yeah.
want to pursue this anymore if that's how you react to an inconvenience.
Yeah, because you're shady about it.
And I mean, as a woman, I don't blame her for going and getting tested just for.
Oh yeah.
Especially if his blood got anywhere inside your porous skin.
If you're out there dating, you should be getting tested anyway.
Yeah. True.
So.
That's true. So many things. Yikes. You're
You're
not overreacting.
I might just bounce.
No, I don't think I'd ever talk to that person again,
I don't think so
honestly.
either.
I got a lot of friends out there who are not going to lie to my face about bleeding everywhere.
Exactly.
Pretty good!
Someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested.
Oh, yeah!
Okay. Let's get into
Not
it.
sounding off great. This is sounding extremely petty.
Okay.
Stood for a chair.
Maybe they stole a really expensive
Is
chair.
there cocaine
Okay,
in the
let's
chair?
find out. I don't know.
It still sounds petty, even if it's an expensive chair.
I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, etc.
Okay, so security.
The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable AF. So on day 3, I brought in my own Herman Miller Aran chair. On day 4, it was missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. I asked for it back, but he basically told me to F off. I went and spoke to the owner of the company. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved. They're first come, first serve. I explained that I own that chair and it cost me $1,800.
Oh!
That's what I was saying, expensive chairs. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair. The next day, the same guy was sitting in it when I got to the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. It was quite the scene, but in the end, he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. I was prepared. I had the receipt, which showed the serial number. Yes, Aran chairs have serial numbers.
Wow.
They asked me if I wanted to press charges. My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested, so I said, absolutely, I want to press charges. My new boss fired me on the spot, so I carried my chair out with me as I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. He admitted to it. The dude who took my chair had been in the industry for about 15 years, but he's going to lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry. He's going to lose his job. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the asshole for making this dude lose his job?
Okay, I'm gonna say yes. That they
What?
are. Okay, first of all, you cost somebody else their livelihood over a chair that you brought in. They didn't physically take it from your office to their home and actually steal it. I don't agree with his stance in saying that to F off. That or the first come first serve thing, but I do think if that was the case, I would have the next day just took my chair home. I'm not gonna call the cops on a person. That's extremely petty. That's
Tim,
almost Karen level behavior.
I would like to tell you that not only would I call the cops, I might burn that man's house down. Because he's, number one, he's a sales guy, which tells me a lot about the kind of person that he might be.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are some good sales guys out there, but I have not met many of them.
No.
Even if they're an asshole, I don't think calling the cops on somebody. It's like if somebody took your lunch out of the fridge at work and calling the cops on them. It's annoying. It's a problem. I don't think it's worth involving the police.
What if your lunch cost $1,800?
Why are you buying $1,800 lunches and chairs? I understand it's an expensive chair, but if it was clearly an issue, I would have taken my chair home and been like, okay, well, this sucks. I'm just going to use the office chair and see if I can get another one.
Be uncomfortable every day because this asshole stole your shit?
It's not ideal, but then, if you're bringing your stuff from home where it's unsecured...
There is an expectation when you go to work that you have some sort of private space. Or if you don't have some sort of private space, you should have some sort of private space.
Even in an open cubicle or something, it's
If
still
it's
yours.
Yes, I
your
agree.
cubicle,
Right.
and you put a seat cushion down on the company's chair, and the next day someone had taken your seat cushion and put it on their chair, you'd be mad. You'd be like, I brought that from home.
Right.
I would be mad, but I would not call the police.
No, because it's only a $300
But you already
seat
tried
cushion.
going to your boss.
Yes.
Your boss gave you no support. And was basically like, your chair is his chair. And that's not the way the world works.
You wouldn't call the cops either.
Well, I like to think that I'm a better communicator than that, and I would work the situation until I got my chair back. But if I literally absolutely couldn't, and my $1,800 chair was online, and now my boss is threatening to fire me or whatever and keeping the chair, I'm for sure calling the cops. You know what I mean? Like,
this situation inflames my sense of injustice so much that it makes me want to like burn that man's life to the ground. It makes me want to destroy it.
You don't just get to steal other people's stuff, dude.
Because there's already so much injustice in the world, and now it's happening right here in front of me.
I'd be pissed if it was my own yogurt in the fridge. So much already. You know what I mean? Like, if dudes even eat my yogurt and it's like, well, it's in the fridge that we all share, you know? And the boss, and I was like, dude, he keeps eating my yogurts. And the boss was like, I shouldn't put it in the fridge then. I'd be like, what? I hate this company.
I also hate conflict.
Yeah.
So I have a very different perspective of like, if that's happening, I'm just going to try everything I possibly can to avoid further conflict.
That sounds like...
If this person is going to be an asshole and doing that, I'm just going to take my shit back.
You just have to arrive at 5 a.m.
Right.
Wheel it back
Get
in.
your chair back and then sit in it all day, not get up once. I agree. I would call the police because you get arrested for stealing less at Target.
Yeah.
I get
And then at 18, I think it's like $600 at Target and you go to jail. So I double that for a chair. And this guy sounds like he needs to have his ass handed to him.
Lauren's stealing shit from Target.
And I just feel like once you're like, oh my God, I'm starting to feel powerless because my $1,800 chair that I brought in for me has now been usurped. I go to my boss and my boss is like, tough cookies, babe.
Better sell more.
Now I'm feeling even more powerless. What are my options to get power back in this situation? I don't have that many.
That's a toxic work environment all the way around.
It is, for sure.
I one day hope to be in a position to afford an $1,800 chair. The chair I'm sitting in was free on a curb.
Pretty good!
Am I the asshole for asking my wife to wear a big shirt during sex?
Yes.
Yes.
Do not have to read that anymore.
Well,
I don't care.
My wife, 34 female, is the love of my life, 28 male. I think she has a great body, and I also think she's amazing in bed. We almost always have sex fully naked, because I like seeing all of her body. The thing is, I also think it's very sexy when a woman is only wearing a shirt. I asked my wife if she would wear a big shirt during sex for one time. She asked me if it's because of her weight. I was quick to tell her no. I told her I love, she's gorgeous, she's amazing in bed. She's the same size now as when I married her. I told her, never mind about the shirt idea. She asked me if I want her to hide her belly. I said no. I said it wasn't about hiding stuff. It was just like a fun fantasy. She still looks sad. Am I the asshole?
Dude messed up by not saying it was a fantasy immediately.
Hey, I
To
have
use
this
the
fantasy.
words only. Would you wear a big shirt tonight? Is a major faux pas, sir, and you don't deserve nothing now.
My dude rolled that out the wrong way.
Yeah, you said it wrong, bruh.
Now,
Hey,
if
I
he
had
had
this
led with one of my big fantasies is like
Yes.
you would look so sexy in like an oversized shirt.
Yes.
Then
you're fine.
And then she's like, oh, maybe I'm too self-conscious to do that or whatever. Like, that's fine.
Right.
Like, you don't have to do it. But like, he screwed up.
Yeah, wrong order of words,
What the
sir.
heck, dude? Come on.
I mean, in my mind, they are in bed together, and he's like, "You got to put on a shirt."
Yeah, a big one. That
Well, it's a
covers
fantasy,
all
babe,
the
I swear.
stuff. Yeah. Gosh, he just is a
Whoops.
clod.
It just sounds like it's poor communication.
Yeah, bad
Like,
communication.
If it's something that you are interested in trying, or like you think like that, you lead with it being, you know what I'd like to try.
Yes,
This,
all you have to
and
say.
here's why I think it is. I mean, it sounds like they already have self-image issues, which I definitely understand.
Like hashtag all women.
Yeah, hashtag. Yeah. Feel that.
But so that's, I wouldn't go so far as to say they're an asshole, but I do think it's
They fucked up.
that
Yeah.
they screwed
They
up.
messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now she's probably got all these sad scares in her mind, and she's probably going to be affected for like the next whole bunch of times that they have sex.
Yeah.
If not forever.
Like
'Cause of
20
his-
years.
Because of his
Yeah.
inconsiderate
Just give her
screw
something
up.
to talk about in therapy.
Yeah, I think he major messed up.
Because I've heard you talk before about like some random comment some random dude said to you 20 years ago that
Yeah.
you still think about,
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I think
Those
that happens
things
to a lot of
can-
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Especially if it's as a woman who is attracted to men, if it comes from a man and it's about me, oh, sticks forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So,
Pretty good.
I was expecting his body count to be high, but not that high.
uh-oh.
Okay.
Let me preface this by saying I am not upset, just shocked, really. I'm confessing it here rather than telling him and having it come across as me being upset. I, a female 29, got curious and finally asked my boyfriend, a male 38, what his body count was. I genuinely expected it to be somewhere near 80 or so, based on some of my male friends' own experiences they've told me.
That still seems like a lot.
That's a lot of fucking people. For reference, my boyfriend has been single in short-term relationships the majority of his life, and he's well over 6 feet tall, fit and attractive, has great social skills, confidence, and I'm sure it's been very easy for him to pull women with this combo he has going on. He admitted that it was somewhere between 130 and 140. I'm not sure what's normal for other men like him who's got it all going on, but I was just shocked as all. We're fine, I'm not worried about it, and I didn't question anything else further on the matter. I am letting Reddit know that all of my flabbers were gasted. Haha.
How old is he again?
38.
Okay. So not like 20.
She's 29.
Well, it sounds like the majority of he's been in a lot of short-term relationships.
It says he's never,
So
Single or
here's
short-term?
what I think. Like, should you slut shame anybody? No. But should you draw some potential conclusions based on this information? Maybe it's real information and you can draw conclusions from information. You know, I mean, perhaps it informs your sexual health in the future. Perhaps it informs how he has treated women in the past. Things like that. And you can just garner potentially certain things
It's a bit of
to
information.
be aware of.
Yep.
If you think the difference between 80 and 130, 140, like practically speaking, there's not really that much difference.
Right.
When you get in certain ranges, it
Right.
doesn't matter that much, really.
To me, it's still like, I mean, I'm still a little hung up on like it wouldn't necessarily bother me per se. Like, everyone has a different story as they're going through their life, and if they spend the majority of that single or not really wanting to be tied down, so to speak.
Could give you information about how they view relationships,
Yes,
or
right.
you know, or women in this case, or just because that is a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like there are certain, you know, you can
There are
garner
people.
bits and pieces from it, but
Right.
like just don't like ultimately judge.
Some
Right.
people have slept with 150 people and are amazing humans and would be great to be in a relationship
Yeah.
with. Some
Right.
people have slept with 150 and are complete pieces of garbage.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we have today. That's
What a great
plenty.
ending.
That was pretty good.
I was gonna say
You showed.
Oh, yeah, that's the show title.
that
pretty
was pretty good.
I didn't know that the four of us would be just like agreeing on almost all of these. So that's
Except
good.
chairs.
good. Yeah, except chairs.
That's all right. Now I know I can just go in and steal Tim's chair.
Yeah,
It's
I'm going to
full.
go to
Yeah.
Tim's house and
Do
take
crap.
$1,800 something.
I like that fleece, Tim.
I am not a dominating personality. That is just not me.
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's one of the reasons we like it.
Yeah.
I will.
The internet might not act.
I'll fight for you. In a
Thank
way
you.
where like.
Fisticuff style.
I talk to
Fight for you! Don't talk about Tim!
Wait, I'll talk to someone sternly for you, Tim.
Yeah, I'll scold them.
Like, I do not like in the fight or flight scenario. I am a freeze and then flight. I am like my instinct is not to like as much as I love battling in video games. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Simpson level.
Yeah, that is.
Of bad activity.
Okay.
Like a little camera guy.
Yep.
And then ran away.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.